is 4:30, and we're enjoying ourselves here on the Business Zone. We're talking with Dana Session, an amazing human resources.
You just called her Dana.
That's it, Dana. That's what happened because I read this book. I read her book, the foreword,
right,
and her husband wrote the foreword, and his name is Dana Dane. So I keep messing it up. Oh, I shouldn't have read it. I shouldn't have read it. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back on the Business Zone with
Crystal
and Gilbert.
And Dawn.
She's been practicing that for like the last
You don't have to say the and. You just say your name. I got you.
Okay. I got you. So we'll take a break.
Hello. Meet Larry. Larry is a general contractor. Larry is very good at his craft, but Larry has a very tough time managing his paperwork because he is busy taking care of his clients' needs. Larry just cannot find his important business documents when needed. Larry is also being passed over for bid opportunities from prime contractors because he is perceived as not ready. He doesn't know where his business license, certifications, insurance, and other key corporate documents are located most of the time. Lucy owns an auto body and collision repair shop and has been using a business management and procurement assistance program called Small Biz Pro to keep her business organized, business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. Small Biz Pro is a 3-in-1 cloud-based business management, procurement, and market research assistance system designed to help businesses become business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. It also provides back-office operation solutions for small businesses. Lucy is able to stay ahead of her competitors because she uses Small Biz Pro to manage her business daily. Lucy just clicks on Small Biz Pro from her tablet, mobile phone, laptop, or any internet-accessible device for data retrieval, and she's got it. Lucy introduces Larry to Small Biz Pro, and now Larry is more organized and can now find all of his documents and new bid opportunities in seconds. Larry now saves $120 in labor costs for each missing or misplaced document. Just simply go to your web browser and log into smallbizpro.net and register today for a limited 30-day free trial offer. Services start as low as $1 per day. Let's put the competition out of business. Small Biz Pro. If you stay ready, you don't need to get ready. Register now at smallbizpro.net and begin saving money. Email info@smallbizpro.net or call 626-533-1186.
You Father Chronicles. You Father Chronicles.
So we got a big day ahead. You ready?
Yeah.
Good. You gotta get in the back too. You gotta get in the back. Yeah, back. Back. Back.
Oh my God.
Put your hand in the sleeve just like this. Take the tie and put it over your head.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, and I got this. Yes. Yeah, it's pretty close. This is a part of what life is going to be as a 2-year-old now. Let me just help you out on that really, really quick. Doing your hair, I'm doing your hair. Gonna help you doing your hair. All right, Amala, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Shout out to ORS Curls Unleashed for sponsoring this video. Thank you for sending us the kids line. It worked great in Amala's hair. I mean, I used it in my hair too, and it even worked good there. Check them out. Link in the description.
He's got a whole series.
So
That's adorable.
So we're back on the Business Zone with
Crystal
Gilbert.
And Dawn.
All right. We finally get it right.
Yes, that was too cute.
And our special guest is Miss Tana Session. And she's a phenomenal HR consultant and specialist. She's also an entrepreneur and an amazing author.
Yes.
Check out this book. She's written 3 of them, and she's preparing for the 4th one right now. So, Miss Sessions, tell us a little bit more about your career goals, your drive, your next step in entrepreneurship.
I want to be able to touch at least 1 million women's lives.
Wow.
That's my goal with my program. I'm actually in the process of, my trademark is almost complete, so I'm really excited about that. So I'll be able to certify other coaches to do my program, so that way I can multiply me and be able to touch more people that way to scale my business. So that's really one of the things I'm working on for the last half of this year, is to roll out my Stop Being the Best Kept Secret coaching program and get people certified in that program, and thereby be able to widen my reach to really impact the lives of the women I want to reach.
So what's your trademark?
It's Stop Being the Best Kept Secret.
Oh,
yeah. So soon no one will be able to use that unless they pay me.
Right.
That's our tour.
That's right.
Doing.
I like that. That's great.
I actually like that concept because I've been toying around with a program, train the trainers, especially the bookkeeping side.
Yeah.
And it actually could be great because people that are migrating out of corporate America and being able to have that skill set to start their own solo business, solo practice, and also that gives us a roster and team of people. So I'm really toying around with doing that. It was so hard. I used to do bookkeeping, QuickBooks classes for business owners, and I never could get them to come out.
Wow.
I mean, it was for them, and so I actually changed it. So now I go to their office and train their staff.
Were they just too busy to come? Is that what it was? Because they were small business owners?
They didn't really want to. Unfortunately, didn't want to know about that part.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, well, we'll switch this.
That's the important part. That's the money.
That's the money part. Right,
I want to know where my money's going.
And what we've learned is that that's the saddest part of running a business, because many entrepreneurs, they don't care to know about the money part, the cash flow part.
Because they just want to do the job. They want to do the service.
They just want to do what they do, and then they defer that to someone else. Oh, my bookkeeper will take care of it. Oh, my accountant will take care of it. And then they know nothing about that aspect of it.
But you've heard a lot of horror stories like that.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. People miss out all the time on understanding. In fact,
taxes not being paid, all kinds of things.
I mean, I've come in as a troubleshooter to so many companies because they've been in trouble with the IRS and whomever, and it's because they don't have anyone, they don't want to do it, or they don't understand it, or that's not their area of expertise. It's your money.
Yes.
So it has to become your area of expertise. But that's what I'm thinking. So that might be a good way to do that. It's certified.
See, look at that little seat up there. That already impacted another woman.
There you go. Great. Yeah, I've been playing around with that to make sure that we meet. And you too. Because training somebody in the likeness of you.
Yes, but there's only one me, so that's going to be hard.
A slight off version.
Yeah, they're going to be more than slightly off. But it's cool. I can help you a little bit. I'll try to train you to be me. But I don't think it's going to work. Most people like to sleep.
That's an issue. We don't sleep.
And I go to the gym 3 times a day. We must think.
I don't
But I get what you're saying. Absolutely. It's about duplicating yourself. You can build a bigger business.
So you can scale, and that's the franchise methodology. There's a book called, remember we did the E-Myth?
Exactly.
And that is the process of duplicating you to expand out your business.
Exactly.
Like rinse and repeat.
Right.
When I first had the studio, remember when I first had the studio? I had a studio called the Aerobics Room. I had a gym for about 12 years. The Aerobics Room was around for 6. What was interesting is I taught mostly all the classes, and there was some point where when I first got started, I had to do that because I was the energy, I was the brand, I had to bring people in. And then when I started to have different teachers for Zumba, and I'd invite a teacher in to teach the class, and no one would show up. They showed up at first because they thought I would teach, and then found out I wasn't teaching. They started not showing up.
Right.
And so I couldn't have a Zumba teacher outside of me. So what I did was I had to take 3 people and teach them all of my steps to my routines. So you may not have me, but you'll have my choreography, which is just as great, right? Yeah. Because most of the people who taught Zumba, we choreograph our own routines.
Okay.
And I believe that my routines are like just amazing.
They're unique.
Actually, they are, because she had a Zumba party last Friday. Now, last week, I did salsa. I did Zumba. I did my burlesque class.
Wow.
I did Zumba again. And then Friday night, she had a Zumba party. And then Saturday, I went to some meeting, and then Sunday where I do my burlesque class, we did a performance. So we did our first performance on Saturday.
I missed it. You didn't tell me.
I know. It was awesome.
Class.
So we're going to do a showcase throughout the summer. And so we've got some new people.
Wow.
So that was my first performance. It was actually a lot of fun. We did two performances. We did a stand-up routine, and then we did a chair routine. Mm-hmm. And but so I danced. I know she's like, ooh. Find your inner sex.
Exactly.
I don't know how she actually had energy to do that performance after our Zumba party, but anyway.
You're absolutely. That's what I was getting to.
Dedication.
I said that because that's how I had to duplicate myself within my business in order for it to grow. I said I got to find a way. I was trying to bring in some outside Zumba teachers, but they weren't, living up to the expectations of the people. Yeah. So when I started teaching Danielle and Linda and Deandra my steps, and Melinda, when I wasn't there, they taught the classes, and you still got a little bit of Dawn, in Danielle's body.
Yeah.
I mean,
she has an awesome. The choreography is awesome. Yeah. So this last Friday, we haven't done Zumba in a little while, right? Mm-hmm. So we're doing it. She's like, and it's going back into the archives, and we're like, oh yeah, we remember those steps. Oh yeah, we remember that song. So yeah, we had to get that. So she's rekindling a
But that was the launch of me doing Zumba once a month.
Right. So we're gonna do once a month. So she's gonna have a party once a month.
So you guys come, Tana.
Yeah, it's so
gonna be
fun.
awesome.
Okay.
You scared?
Yes.
Don't be scared. We're just dancing.
There's nothing like picking up 50-pound weights. Let me trust me.
We're dancing and having fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's like a party.
It was fabulous. It's a party.
We do the wobble. We did Cupid. We didn't do creepers.
But we did it in a form of a fitness fashion. So it ain't just we got down.
And she goes.
It was fun.
The girl got some energy.
You've never done Zumba?
No.
No.
Oh my gosh.
I'm scared.
Can you dance a little bit?
My husband says no. I think I can.
I'll turn you into a dancer.
Okay.
Stevie says she missed the step aerobics. Hey, Stevie D, birthday girl.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a musician, right?
So, do you know how to duplicate yourself? In what you just said, you're a brand and everything?
Yeah, I haven't done it yet, but I feel like the methodology is there, right? So as long as you have the system in place, then again, it's like the rinse and repeat. So you train people. So my goal is to have people go through the program themselves, because I had to do the same thing. Yeah. And then from there... You
took yourself through your own program?
Yeah. And then from there, be able to shadow them as they take a client or two through the program. Yeah. So very similar to when I was getting certified through the International Coach Federation. They had a methodology because they have a system. Right. And I thought back to that, and I said, I can do something very similar, not as big, of course, because I'm not that big yet. But to get started, I can definitely use the system that I have that's working, that has worked with my clients, and then just have other people go through the program and train others.
Absolutely.
I'm resonating with what you guys are saying. It's difficult. It's difficult to duplicate yourself, even though we know that should be the objective,
right?
Because we all are unique,
Right.
and we bring unique flavor to the table. So it's difficult. You've got years and years of experience in finance. So let's say you brought me in. I'm going to be talking about finance, but you've got certain other flavors that you can bring to the table that the customer want to hear, or it will spice things up for them.
Right.
Same thing with you.
I know. You're never going to be Crystal.
Right.
You're never going to be Dawn. But you still can duplicate to a certain extent.
To a certain extent.
In order to scale your business, you have to. I can't dance forever.
Right.
I got to find a way to create some little mini-me's.
And what we got to tell our clients is that each person brings a different flavor to the table. You're still getting the message. You're still getting the objectives, the goals and objectives, but they're bringing a different flavor. And that's what we got to tell them.
I don't even think you have to tell them. I think they're going to trust the brand.
I think
they're going to trust the brand.
Yeah.
They're going to trust the brand.
The brand, because I've noticed.
Trust the brand.
Because they don't have to do it for McDonald's.
Right. Because I know with
and
me,
McDonald's is owned by different people across the country.
They trust the brand.
Yeah.
So whatever they're good at, like, Kuna, when she took over for me at, so my students was like, wait a minute, you're leaving? Yeah. Now, normally there's a cross, but I didn't have enough time for a cross where I bring them in to introduce them. Right. But I know, I've seen her. She's come as a guest in my class, and I saw how the students resonated with her, and that was why I reached out to her about the payroll. Yeah. She's still using some of my practice sets, and I had to do a little different because I left earlier than I did last year. Yeah. Right. But I haven't got any phone calls, so I assume, Kuna, you've done a good job. Yeah. So I'll know next week when I go to graduation, right? And even today, the kids, I'm the only one in the classroom, and usually children kind of, they gravitate, they follow me all over the cafeteria. We go down to lunch. They're like, can I do this? And one little one, and how are you today, Miss Crystal? And so when Alicia came in, I introduced her. I told them that this was a person that I work with, and she when I first met her, she spoke my language, and we support each other. So during the time I'm teaching, they're like, we have a question. And I go, yes. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to her. Yeah. So
you empower
I empowered them to talk to her. And I said, well, you guys. And so then Alicia says, well, no, finish. Let Miss Crystal finish. Yeah. And then you guys will have me until 5 o'clock. Yeah. And so then when I left, they were like, okay, see you Monday. I was like, well, wow, okay.
Because they trust the brand. They trust you.
They trust the brand. So I think that's what you have to do. Recognize that. How you build that they're not going to be me. I'm who I am. Exactly. So, and I have my own flair.
I do trust the brand, but I believe also that the person or persons who are promoting the brand for you, they have to bring a hook to the table as well.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
You see, just like when you write a song, that song has to have a hook to grab people.
Yeah.
Because they're never going to be like you. But if they have something unique that they bring with your product to the table, people go, I love this. I love the way they deliver it. You see what I mean?
And then they see them as part of you. Candace says here, my clients can tell when associate has the basics of styling. They say things like, you have been trained well by Candace. This is
I like that.
Still their own personality, but they have the basics. Exactly. So I think that's what you have to do. Yeah. And you're absolutely right. But there are big stars now that are doing. Ziggy Marley is now doing something with Sting. That's bad. I don't know if you've heard it yet, but and reaching out to both styles. You know, he's rocker and he's reggae. It's not the same style music, but again, the basics, right? Bringing good music and then sharing that with your audience. So I think you have to identify, some people that can duplicate you or be you, just the basics, and understand, the material and so forth. Yeah. And I think it's still, they'll know you're there. I mean, Dawn, she came in, it was me and Gilbert, and then Dawn.
I can't be Gilbert.
No, you can't be Gilbert, she's Dawn.
But you got your hook, though. You got your hook.
Right, exactly. So, but I think you're absolutely right. We can't grow our businesses if we are the only ones. Because we're going to get burnt out, right?
Yes.
The whole purpose of the McDonald's and the Burger King concept is so that not only do you duplicate yourself, but you make it autonomous. Let it work by itself.
Yeah, that's why you need systems.
Systems. Exactly.
And that has to be. Wow, we're at the top of. We had 10 minutes left of the show.
It's amazing. Wow, time flies.
Right. I do want to before we wrap up and everybody tells how we connect with each other. I want to make sure that we honor our fathers this weekend because they don't get the same love all the time that the mamas get. So I'm going to do a poem here. Read a poem, and it's Only a Dad by Edgar Guest. Only a dad with a tired face coming home from the daily race, bringing little of gold or fame to show how well he has played the game. Be glad in his heart that his own rejoice to see him come and to hear his voice. Only a dad with a brood of 4, one of 10 million men or more, plowing through the daily strive, bearing the whips and the scrollings of life with never a whimper of pain or hate for the sake of those who at home await. Only a dad, neither rich or proud, merely one of the surging crowd, toiling, striving from day to day, facing whatever they may come his way, silence whenever the harsh condemn, and bearing it all for the love of them. Only a dad, but he gives his all to smooth the way for his children small, doing with courage stern and grind, Grimm, the deeds that his father did for him. This is the line that for him I pen, only a dad, but the best of men. So that is honor of fathers for this weekend. Have a wonderful Father's Day. Nice. So how do they reach you, Tana?
So they can go to my website, tanamsession.com, and you can also follow me on Instagram under Tana M Session and Facebook under TMS Tana M Session, as well as LinkedIn, everywhere, Tana M Session.
And you do your motivation tips every
Monday, motivational tips, and then I have Hump Day Humor Days on Wednesday.
Okay.
And then Fridays I have a in-your-face kind of like what's stopping you from moving forward kind of question.
You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, Tana M Session.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm everywhere. Tana M Session.
So I go online, I'll see all of those things.
Yes,
you will. Actually, that's what I did. And Ms. Dawn,
you can find me here with Crystal and Gilbert.
And when you're not here on Friday, where are you?
You can find me on all social media as Dawn, DAWN Strozier, STROZIER, Dawn Strozier. You can also find me Mondays at 11 o'clock on Build the Body You Want, acceleratedradio.net, and right here.
And right here. And Gilbert?
Well, I'm going to be all over the place. I've got a variety of different workshops coming up. And Dawn was looking to see if she has another vacancy. Yes, you do have another vacancy here. Because come August, I'll be in Vegas again.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be in Vegas for about 6 weeks. So as of August 22nd, I'll be there doing that. I'm also getting ready to do some workshops for the Vermont Slauson Economic Development Agency. So I'm all over the place. You can reach me at Gilbert at thebuchannangroup.net. I am on Facebook as well, LinkedIn, and I've got my team now working on an Instagram page. So,
all right, there you go.
Please let me say, this coming weekend, I'm doing a walk in the morning I'm doing a walk with Black Businesswomen Rock. We're doing a walk
very good.
Saturday morning. So if you want to join us, go to Black Businesswomen Rock. I'm also I'm dancing for about 30 minutes, doing a fitness dance at the Relay for Life Cancer Walk in Inglewood, right there behind on, what is that? Fair Hill?
Oh, okay. Fairway?
Fairfax.
Okay.
On Fairfax. I'll be dancing at 2 o'clock. Come join me. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. We're doing Zumba. On the 30th, I'm speaking at the Fearless Conference. 2018. I'm so excited. It's about stop procrastinating. You can actually go to angelgains.com if you want tickets.
And Crystal, what do you got going on?
I am in Biz Camp for the next 3 weeks. We're looking for volunteers to come out, mentor speakers, to talk to these amazing children. If you're interested, reach out to me at 323-906-7004, and I will send you the link. If you're also interested in being a guest on the Business Zone, you can reach out as well, and I'll send you the link. So you can put yourself on the calendar. So for the next, we have the next 3 weeks to the 29th, the graduation. We're going to be at SC. So if you guys are interested in coming to the graduation, that'd be fantastic. Then I am going to be out of town. I'm going to the George Fraser Power Network Conference in July, starting July 2nd, and I'll be gone through to the 8th. So Dawn on Friday.
Dawn and Gilbert.
And then I will come back on the 9th, and we're starting up our next session of classes from the 8th to the 27th. Right. And then I'll come August, I'll be dead. And then September, I will rounding back up. I'm taking August and mellowing out a little bit. And then we're going to start some classes.
And our anniversary is
actually, our anniversary is July 8th. In fact, you 16th. And Dawn, the Gilbert and Dawn, will be going on the day of our anniversary.
Oh, wow. Awesome. I'll be celebrating.
So that means we have been on the air for 2 years.
2 years.
Yay!
2 years, and I'll be celebrating what? 2 weeks? When is this?
July.
No, you'll be celebrating 2 years.
I'll be celebrating a month. With Crystal and Dawn. This is God is so good.
And then that's it, boy. I'm moving toward my.
Crystal, tell them how to get a hold of, how to subscribe to the Business Zone.
Oh, So go to YouTube and the Business Zone with Crystal and Gilbert. Now this is ridiculous, guys. We have been begging you to subscribe to the Business Zone because I just need to be able to create a customized URL, and I need 100 people.
Yes.
So we are now at 95.
Oh,
can y'all
Lord.
just give me 5 more for our anniversary? That's all I ask for. 5.
They'll do it.
So can you do that for me? 5 for our
Lauren, we got to get you in here, Lauren.
so that we can get our own customized URL, and then we want to start monetizing the show, and we want to use the AdSense and all the affiliations and all that wonderful money out there. But
Lysandra, we need to get you in here too. Get in here. Subscribe.
So Candace says she subscribed. So I'm gonna send out another link because I'm gonna get my 5.
Gotta get my 5.
Absolutely. So, but that's it. So you can subscribe to us. We just have amazing guests. Amazing special co-hosts.
Amazing co-hosts.
And so you gotta be here on the Business Zone.
That's right.
Is the place to be.
This is the place to be. And for those of you who are
Great
just tuning in and don't know anything about the Business Zone, the Business Zone is a platform where supply diversity, small business, and contract providers come together to provide opportunities and success for small businesses. So we really would like you to tune in every Friday. We're here every Friday from 3 to 5. And you can find us at morrismedialive.com. And you will get a variety of information free. This is usually what we charge. We usually do this in our workshops, and we charge for this. So you're getting this free on the air every Friday.
And counseling from everybody. All of us have some pretty high price tags for our hourly fees. You guys are getting it free.
You guys are getting this free,
so make sure you want to tune in. Right. And we're also on Facebook Live at my Facebook at Crystal Mitchell's Facebook page. We're live on Recycling Black Dollars YouTube page and Facebook page and Morris Media's page. Now we're live on Don Strozier's page. We just live.
And we're live also on Tana sessions, YouTube.
Yes.
And also go to smallbizpro.net and download our app. And this will be a great app for your small business because what it does, it helps you to become business ready, contract ready, bank loan ready. Now, if you don't know if you're business ready, bank loan ready, or contract ready, this is excellent because there's a little test on there that you can take that will tell you if you are business ready or not. So this is an amazing thing for your small business. So go ahead, check it out.
And then you need to check that he's revamped it and upgraded.
Yes.
So for the HR field, for your clients, being able to make sure all their compliance documents are in place, all their insurance documents. When it's time to renew, it gives you reminders and all that sort of stuff, which will make it easier when you start asking for some paperwork and they don't have to go digging in files. He's done an amazing job with that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I'm going to give you guys free subscriptions.
Yay. Okay, where is it?
So I want you smallbizpro.net. Just go there online and then register. Once you register, send me an email and say, hey, I'm in. Okay. And then I'll go in the back end and I'll give you guys free subscriptions.
That's awesome.
Okay?
Awesome.
Yeah.
You get stuff when you host this show.
That's what I'm talking about.
They wonder why I keep showing up. You get stuff.
So Tana, you want to give them some parting information?
If anyone's here in LA, I will be at an event tomorrow at actually at Candace's boutique. I can't remember the name of it.
All that more boutique in Culver City on
excellent.
Overhill and Jefferson.
That's it.
Beautiful.
I'm coming. You got something for me, Candace? You got some clothes? I'm an extra small petite.
With the zippers up the back.
Yeah.
So, Crystal, do you want to take us out?
Yes. So, you guys are tuned in. Thank you so much for being on the Business Zone this Friday, and we will see you next week at 3:00.
Okay.
Have a great weekend. Happy Father's Day.
And we're out.
Happy Father's Day.
As a small biz pro, I saw we roll, using procurement, program, and control. As a small biz pro, I saw we grow, using procurement, program, and control. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh yeah, I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh yeah, I'm a businessman. businessman. Yes, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman. Yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Ooh, yeah. Crystal Mitchell, do you have my business plan? Just review the pages of my marketing plan. Crystal Mitchell, do you have my business plan? Just review the pages of my marketing plan. Got my capability statement, yes, I'm ready to go. Got my balance sheet, my P&L, my statement of cash flow. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Ooh, yeah. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Ooh, yeah. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Ooh, yeah. Crystal Mitchell, do you have my business plan? Just review the pages of my marketing plan. Crystal Mitchell, do you have my business plan? Just review the pages of my marketing plan. Got my capability statement, yes, I'm ready to go. Got my balance sheet, my P&L, my statement